Hello, how you doing? Fire and brimstone, just an idea. Are we in the Lord of the Rings? What's going on? Is this Game of Thrones? What y'all be dreaming about? What y'all be dreaming about in y'all sleep? Hello, Lizzie, how you doing? Welcome to King Kong. Welcome to Skull Island. I'm King Kong. Welcome. Oh, boy, the demon is working overtime. The demon. The demon. Welcome. Welcome to King Kong Island, Skull Island. On Skull Island, we eat everything. Welcome. Welcome to Skull Island where we eat everything. Oh, shoot. Oh. Hey, whoa. I'm waiting on one more part of your thing, and then I'll send it out this weekend. Sorry for the delay. I'm waiting on one more thing, and then I'll send it out. I know you've been looking at the mailbox like, when am I getting my stuff? Ooh. Welcome, guys. Good morning. Good morning to everybody. Good morning to the people this morning that have woke up on the wrong side of the bed. God help you. God help you that you find your way to happiness this morning. You know what I mean? Woke up in a bad mood. You woke up upset. You woke up with anger in your heart. You woke up with that demon in your body. Release it. Pot of greed. What? To all of you, I built a community page on YouTube. So join the community. Join each other. Get to know each other. Get to know each other. Okay? So you go on my channel. There's a community page. Get in there and start posting. Start talking. All of that. Get to know each other so that you can call on each other. You got other uses for happy ending. This ain't no happy ending. Well, what are you talking about? Hello, Tim. How you doing? Good morning. I don't know what old boy talking about. I don't know what you talking about. But we woke up on the side of God this morning, the side of Jesus. Hello, Violet. How you doing? How you doing this morning, Violet? How you doing? We woke up in the mindset of being a good servant of God. How you gonna come here and you losing your battery on your phone? Charge up and come back. How you gonna come on here in low battery? Bye, Tim. Obviously, you about to log out with no choice of your own. But welcome. Good morning. It's Friday. Your alarm's at 84%. Mm-hmm. 3-inch wide mouth carpet poker. True that. Ask the snuffleupagus, little lady. What the hell? What the hell you talking about? Happy endings? You got pointed in the wrong direction. See, you thought this was OnlyFans or something. See, your subscription at OnlyFans is on OnlyFans page. You gotta go there and get your trick off over there. Because the demon can't last over here. We over here about community. We building community among each other. That's why I created that section so that you can voice your opinions. And good, Violet, your phone is up to date, charged up, ready for the day. See, you a pre-planner. Okay, you ready for. Sometimes you gotta tell Diddy no. Sometimes you gotta tell. Sometimes you gotta tell Diddy what the hell he talking about. What the hell? It's too early for that, Diddy. We ain't got no baby oil. Okay, we ain't got no baby oil for you. Ain't you supposed to be in prison? Oh, not the diddly diddler. Look, it's too early for that. It's early in the morning. We praising Jesus this morning. We talking about God. We talking about having a good day. We talking about spending your paycheck responsibly, not throwing it away on Little Debbie's and Doritos and a Red Faygo. We not throwing our money away on that. We not buying chicken wings unlimited. We not doing that today on a Friday. Friday is pizza day. And cheap pizza. Cheap, real cheap. Like Totino's or Little Caesars or something. I know y'all used to the fancy, but sometimes you gotta go down 3-5 notches, to fit in the economy. Okay, you don't need a 2 for $50 pizza. You don't need that. Get you a ICB at Little Caesars. Okay, get you a little ICB or something, and Hey TC, how you doing? He innocent. He just a freak. You know what? That's my thought. As long as he ain't messing with no children or stuff like that, long as it's not children related or something, that man just a freak. That's it. And he's a horrible person, apparently, to women in a relationship. But overall, the man just a freaky man. That's it. And sometimes if you a freak, you one of them freaky people, be free. Stop hiding and get your butt in trouble. You a freak. Stop hiding in Grindr. Stop hiding in Grindr. Your freakiness. Don't hide it, okay? You got y'all, and then y'all got a new app. Don't think I didn't know about the new app some of y'all been on. The new app called Sniffles. I don't know why y'all doing that. That sounds dangerous as hell. I don't know why y'all doing that. You gotta learn how to be free. Be yourself. If you don't like women, be with men. If that's what you want to do what you got to do. Stop hiding in the shadows, under the table, behind the closet, underneath the car, in the back alley, sneaking in hotels, not telling your mama and them where you're really going, not telling nobody where, because you can get in danger. You need to tell people where you're going. out there lying to people, trying to fake it like you really happy married and you not. You over there on Grinder Avenue. Grinder Avenue. Be yourself. Live in your truth. Whatever it is. If it's nasty, if you got some hey Bubba, how you doing? If you got some nasty, horrible habits, figure it out. Okay? Stop hiding in the shadows. I'm tired of people not living their truth. Live your truth. Okay? If you like to rub people down and ranch dressing, that's your business. But you shouldn't have to hide in the shadows every other week. Hiding all the time. Hiding who you are. That's who you are. You a freak. That's it. You like to get down with the get down. You don't want to take women on no date. Women have no problem coming out the closet and just being free. If they want to be with another woman, they just be with another woman. Men, for some reason, they just can't. They just can't allow themselves freedom. Freedom. If you want to lay next to another man and both of y'all hairy as hell, let it be. Be free. Be free. Be free. It's binding you. It's binding you. Don't let that stuff bind you up. If that's what you want to do, then do it. If you don't want to take women on a date because you don't want to hear them talk, and you don't want to hear the nonsense, and you want to get to the business, be free. Get you a man. Get you a man. If that's what you want to do. If you want somebody that knows you inside and out naturally, without even having to say anything, be with a man and have your business. Whatever you got to do to be free. That's what this country. This was wrong with this country. People trying to control other people's desires and stuff like that. You can't control people's desires. Let people be free. Free, free, free. Free yourself. I want to take you on a date. How you going to take me on a date? Where are you at? Let me tell y'all something. I had some, first of all, you can't take me on a date. You got to know my health issues first. You got to know my health issues. I got elevated blood pressure. So you know what I started doing? I started doing less salt. And that's a horrible life. A life of no salt is tragedy. Horrible. I've been dying every day. Ever since I did this no salt thing. I've been on it for like 5 days. No salt. Killing me on the inside. Killing me. You know. There's no salt life. It ain't for the weak. It ain't for the weak. Your food bland. No flavor. Nothing. Nothing on it. Nothing. So before you date me, no, I got that elevation. I got that elevation. Okay, I got that elevation. And trying to bring it on down. It's coming down. It's coming all the way down. Just happy to know that. It's coming down. We all, okay? I've been out here doing the activities. I've been out here eating the right stuff. I had to switch to brown rice. You know what I mean? Only eating once a day, maybe 1.5. That's it. You know, just to keep the salt. Everything tastes salty to me. It's like, what the hell? Did they just pour the salt shaker on the food? So there's that. That's another thing. I'm not drinking enough water. So now I got to drink twice as much water. That's okay. I can still take. Now, see, you're a real one. You talking about, I don't care about your elevation. I can still take you out. That's what I'm talking about. You a real one. You about it. Thank you, well. I'm gonna. I've been increasing the water. For some reason, a lot of women don't like water. I don't know what it is. But water didn't used to be a problem when I was a kid because nobody drank water. We always drank Kool-Aid, tea, stuff like that. We never drank water as a kid. Very strange. Now I need water. But anyway, we're increasing the water. The soda's out. It'll kill you. Okay, soda, well, it might kill me. So soda's out. All that stuff is out. Just water. Now, I do have a twist. I do buy real cherry juice. Let me tell you how that has changed my life. Cherry juice. Real cherry juice. Not the sugar, not Ocean Spray. Ocean Spray is the demon. Okay? Ocean Spray, Ocean Spray is a demon type drink. Okay? All that sugar in it. Cherry juice makes you sleep. If you've been tossing and turning all night, you don't know what's going on. Why in the world are you tossing and turning? Get you some cherry juice, drink it before bed, and man, you sleep all night. All night. All night. Forget a pill. Forget trying to, don't end up like that man on YouTube who couldn't go to sleep. And he stayed awake for 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and then he died. His body finally gave out after year 3. Can you imagine staying awake for 3 years? 2 or 3 years? I don't know how long ago. I think it was 2 or 3 years. He stayed awake, fully awake, couldn't go to sleep. If only he knew all you had to do was drink some cherry juice. Could have saved his life. Maybe, I don't know. Could save his life. Sometimes eating a good meal a couple hours before sleep also helps. I don't know if he tried that. Well, we won't never know. Man gone. You started dozing. What happened? You tired? You know what? I be doing that, Bumble. I be talking to somebody on the phone. See, this is why it's not good to sometimes call me up on the phone. Because I talk to you on the phone. And if I'm tired, I will go to sleep mid-conversation. Just fall out. And then try to catch up to what you said, in a minute ago. And be like, oh, yeah, whatever, yeah. I have no idea what the hell you talking about. You was up till 2. Oh, you need to go back to bed. Go on back to bed. Go on back to bed, Bumble. You got to get your record. 2 a.m. And you trying to stay up right now, you ain't gonna make it. Ain't gonna make it. Yeah, woo, that cherry juice. Get you some cherry juice. Get you some cherry juice. You can't sleep. You been thinking about your wife cheating on you all night. Just drink you some cherry juice so you can finally go to sleep. Okay? You been up all night worried about so-and-so, worried about your mom and them and your family, disapproving of your grinder relationship. Drink you some cherry juice so you can go to sleep. Drink you some cherry juice and it'll solve everything. Go to sleep. Sometimes you gotta sleep on it. You gotta get some coffee. That's what I'm talking about. That coffee. That caffeine kick will get you going for the day. Today is Friday night. Don't hide today. Be out in the open. Be free. Be yourself. Okay, T-Smoke. T-Smoke ain't playing about this date. T-Smoke ain't playing. Said, I'm in Detroit. I don't take you out. I don't care about your high blood pressure. I don't care about your bad knee. Boy, T-Smoke is something. That's how you get to somebody. You say, I can accept all your health elements. y'all been on these Tinders and stuff, swiping left and right. You need to just ask them what's wrong with them and say, "Oh, I take it. Yeah, I take it. I take that." You get more. You get more with that. The campus cost is more expensive. Dang, more expensive than Dunkin'. I never had Dunkin' coffee. Is it good? I never had it. I never had Dunkin' coffee. I don't know what that tastes. I had Dunkin' donut before. My job used to bring it years ago, but I haven't had no. See, I can't even think about donuts with this high blood. That stuff will wrap me up and put me in the grave. So I can't even eat that stuff. I can't even think about it. Can't even think about it. Every package I look at got salt. I just frown my face up and just look in disgust. It's like, why are they making so much stuff with salt in it and sugar? I don't even want the sugar. No sugar, no salt, none of this stuff. It's ruining lives. Okay, why I gotta look at the back of the box on everything? Every little thing. It's a sad life. Sad life when you get to this point. I see that because you wouldn't eat it. If it didn't have salt and you didn't have sugar, we wouldn't eat it, we wouldn't buy it. And that's a sad reality. We wouldn't buy it if it didn't have some type of something to draw you in. That is true. That is true. That is true. I like fruits. Froze for a second. I look like a different person for a second. Yeah, so I'm cutting down, so let's see how that goes. But T Smoke don't care. I use sugar cane. Sugar cane. How the hell you get sugar cane? Where that at? Do I have to cut down a tree or something? I'm not cutting down no trees and all that just to get to some sugar cane. Hello, Maria. Good morning. How you doing? I'm not cutting down no trees to get to no sugar cane. They sell it in the store. They do? Never seen it. Thank you, Maria. This is God's hair. I don't know. I've never seen it in the store. I have to find it and see. I never seen that. Now, T Smoke, what kind of date we supposed to be going on? What lister? I made this. This ain't no color. This is a pink, a red liner, and a gloss. That's it. I was thinking about making my own lipstick and selling it one day. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Now we about to listen to T Smoke describe the date that we going on. Thank you, Bumble. We about to see what kind of date he talking about. This man been talking to me about a date for the last month, maybe 2 months. Now he ain't really made no effort because he ain't tried to find me to send me any type of message or anything. See, I don't do the work for you. You have to do the work. You have to do the work. I don't do the work. Oh, you wish you I don't know, you get on Amazon. You could probably buy it on Amazon. I didn't buy it on Amazon, but you could probably buy it on Amazon. My nose too? Dinner, movie, walk in the park by the water. That That sounds like something made up. Have you ever done that before? Have you ever went to dinner and a movie and a walk in the park by the walk? Have you done that, or you just been watching movies? I need to know. No, I did not just wake up. I've been up since 6 a.m. This is getting somebody trying to take somebody on a date. Bumble. But anyway, I want to make sure y'all know we have a community page, and make sure y'all discuss among each other, because we're building community. We are bringing each other together so everybody can get to know each other and all of that. That's what we're doing. So go to the community page so you can post. There you go, Bumble. I don't know. Sometimes people be thinking they really want to connect with somebody and they really don't. I don't know. I don't know, T Smoke. You had to research. You had to research. It's called digging. I don't volunteer anything. I don't do that. I don't volunteer information. Now, if you come across info. Now, Woo Woo was able to message me. Woo Woo was able to message me, so Woo Woo did the work. Woo Woo went out there and said, let me message her. And he did. So, there you go. Have some motivation and figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, girl. People can be stalkers and crazy stuff all the time. That's why you gotta be careful. That's why you don't volunteer information. If they find it, they find it. But I'm not volunteering anything. Okay, well then figure it out. You gotta figure it out. Woo Woo figured it out. I didn't tell him nothing. You can figure it out. Not a stalker today. Not a stalker. All I know is we are here to encourage each other, to build community, to have a good time, to have a good morning. Okay? All right, that's what we're trying to do. Plenty of people have messaged me, and I haven't told them anything. I haven't said anything. Let me tell you something. I did not know I had that kind of grip. I had one person message me, and you know their profile picture is me. My face is their profile picture. It scared me to death. I said, what the hell? You got my profile picture as your picture? What we doing here? What we doing here? I just it caught me off guard. At first I thought I couldn't understand what it was at first until I zoomed in and I said, oh, they got my picture as their picture. I'm flattered, stalker or not. Just don't come too close. But I'm flattered. Stay where you at. I don't need those kind of problems. Kids never married 3 jobs. What happened? All I gotta ask T Smoke is what happened? What happened to you? Why are you not married? If you a good person, If you're a good person, why you not married? So that's why you need to ask these people on dates. What is wrong? What is something wrong? Especially if you a good package. If you a good package and put together, especially a man. A man these days being single and good job and everything going good. What's wrong? Is it you? Is something wrong with you? Are you crazy? Are you violent? Are you evil? You don't want a temporary wife. Well, I hear that. I hear that. Yeah. Just find it odd that man is single and is considered a good package. Trying to figure out what could be possibly wrong. Yeah, Bumble, might be. I don't know. It's very odd for a man to be in a good position and stable and be single. Unless they just got out of a marriage, I can understand that. If they just got out of a marriage, got divorced, or the person died, or something like that, I can see that person being by themselves. But I don't know what the reason could be. No, I don't know no other reason, really, for you to be single. I don't know. Oh, he said he never. Oh, I didn't even read that. Good catch, Bumble. You just want to. You don't want to be used. You want to be loved, and that's a good thing. That is a good thing to say, T Smoke. That is good. You want to be loved and not used. So, what is technically being used to you? What is being used? Like used how? Used for your time? Used for your money? What is it? Are you cheap or something? Are you a cheap person? Are you one of those people that turn around and say, okay, I pay for this date, you pay for the next? Are you one of those people? That just happened to my cousin last weekend. Hold on, is she in here? I don't think she in here. Man turned around and said, you got it next time. And there wasn't a next time. That is true. People get in relationships for convenience, because they ain't got nothing to do, because they need help. Nowadays, a lot of people need help, and so they get into relationships because of that, or they trauma ridden with trauma, and they trauma bond with another person. Women have now become immature. How so, Bumble? How so? What are you seeing out there that screams the women are being immature? And you not cheap? That's good. Don't be cheap. You can't be cheap in this dating world. It ain't gonna work out. Not that you should unload your whole bank account on somebody, but being cheap ain't the way to go either. Gotta be smart. Gotta be smart about it. If the person is worth you spending your coin, that's one thing. You gotta be really you gotta analyze that person before you do that. You just don't unload your whole account. Oh, and that's not good. That's why they gotta give themselves to God. Give yourself to God. We don't have time for immature mess. We don't have time for that. Mm-hmm. Inappropriate. I don't know. It's gonna the women today, the young women today, they are very different. Very different from what I how I grew up. Very, very different. Not 30 and 40-year olds. Yeah, this generation is different. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. It definitely is. You know, the greed is kind of crazy on their level. The greediness, the craziness. That's true, Bumble. That's true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I know some people that are 30 and 40 that's immature, act a damn fool. And that's why you don't go nowhere with everybody. I need to know who's going and why we going and who gonna be there, because there's some people I don't rock with. I ain't got time. I ain't got time for the craziness. You know, I'm a older person. I don't like mess. I don't like chaos. I don't like drama. I don't like none of that stuff. You can't be like that around me. You won't see me nothing but one time, and that'll be the end of that. But I grew up different. I grew up. Mm. Mm. The only thing I like about Gen Z and millennials, the only thing I like about their generation is that they are a stand. They are a little bit rebellious in the ways that we accepted things, the work hours, the jobs, the relationships. You know, we used to accept all these crazy relationships and stuff, and they don't accept that. They don't accept that. They don't. They stand. They like, no, I don't want that. Next, you know, we have a generation of Gen Z millennials now. They don't want to get married. They don't want to have kids. None of this stuff. So on that part, I respect them on that part for standing on business and not falling into the traps like a lot of us have fallen into, being in relationships that are toxic and crazy, and staying there for the children. You know, I'm gonna stay in this for the children, even though I don't like you. That kind of stuff. So I respect this generation for that, for avoiding the horrible relationships and stuff like that. Mm. Yeah, that's the only thing I respect, is they stand on business when it comes to work, their space, their boundaries, and relationships. That's it. That's all. Work, relationships, and boundaries. They tight on those issues. They tight, very tight. They ain't working no overtime. They clocking out at 5 o'clock. Oh, it's 5. Oh, it's time to go. My generation, oh, I can stay over a couple minutes. Not them. 5 o'clock, I'm out. Oh, you that wasn't in my job description. I'm gone. They gone if it ain't in the job description. Okay. You gonna eventually have kids one day? Well, when you do, make sure you have a good partner. A really good, solid partner that's willing to participate in it. If you get a person that won't participate and won't help, you're going to have a miserable time. totally miserable. They lazy and they don't know what gender they are. I'm not going to say they don't know what gender they are. They're just doing something different. They doing something different. If that's what makes them feel comfortable, I mean, that's if that's what they want to do, then they're free to do that. You know, you want to call yourself this and that, then do that. Whatever makes you happy. At the end of the day, I'm all for whatever makes you happy. Whatever you want to call yourself, and it makes you feel good, it makes you feel right with the world, you feel great, then do that. I'm not against the labels and all this kind of stuff. Do whatever. Long as you are not hurting anybody, as long as you are not a danger to the community, as long as you're not acting an ass and being disrespectful, you can be wherever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do as long as it's not craziness. That's not acceptable. It is acceptable. We are not micromanagers of people. This is a free and clear planet. This is a free planet. If you want to identify as a teddy bear for the rest of your life, that's what you are. I have no say over that. That's not my life. That's not my business. That's your business. You the one had to walk outside in a teddy bear suit in 90-degree weather because that's what you identify as. I don't have to. We have to get out of the mindset of controlling people. You can't control people. That's a form of slavery in a way. 8:30. I'm about to get off in a second. 8:30 is the time. Now I will come on here in the evening, but don't nobody be here, so I don't come on in the evening. Once I get a demand to come on in the evening, I'll come on in the evening. Otherwise, ain't nobody never here, so I don't come on. I'll try it one more time. I'll schedule a day and time to come on in the evening one more time. And if I come on here and ain't nobody here, I'm not doing it again. What time? Let's see. Today is Friday, and most people be out to eat, shopping after work. Let's see. It's Saturday. Don't nobody come on here on Saturday unless it's late at night. Friday. Maybe 8 o'clock tonight. Let's do 8 o'clock. I'll come on here at 8 o'clock. Now, if y'all not here, I'm gonna be upset because if I take my time out to get here on 8 o'clock, not 7:59. Woo. There you go, Bumble. He ain't gonna put his number out here. That'd be crazy. Why would he put his number out here? Why can't he do what Woo Woo did? Woo Woo and went and found how to contact me. I don't understand that. Why I got to do anything? You have to find a way to contact me. That's it. That's the only way. It's called effort. You got 3 phones. Who the hell you hiding from? Why you got 3 phones? Are you a part of a cartel or something? You Frank Ocean? No. What's that man's name? You Frank White? Why you got 3 phones? You do family time? I mean, I could come on here later, but is people gonna be here? You know what? I might come on late because the gamers be on here late at night, and it's funny. It is funny when I come on here real late and the gaming community be on here. I don't know what they be up doing. They gave you a deal on the phones. He ain't gonna put his phone number on here. That would be crazy. Tell him I got 3 phones. I think you better figure out a way. But anyway, I have to go. Have to get to the job. You guys have a great and wonderful day. You have a positive day. Don't spend all your money on Doritos and chips and stuff. Save your money for your light bill. It's due. It's due. It's due. I promise you, your light bill is due. Pay your bills. Okay? Pay your bills. Yeah, that's true, Bumble. What if somebody found his number in the live stream and took his... Call him up. Call him up and say, I heard you not cheat. I heard you not cheat. Give me the money. Give me the money. Bye, T-Smoke.